Hello everyone, Jolene here from Chill Lifestyle. Okay, so this is going to be a weekly pick a card and it's going to be a yes or no. So any questions you have about anything in your life, this is general. There's 4 piles in front of you, so you can either pick one of the piles, you can maybe pick one of the stones. So pile number 1 is the pearl. And then I've also got a little trinket on each one as well, just in case, maybe you don't like the stone color, but maybe you like a trinket. So pile number 1's a pearl and it's got a star. Pile number 2 is the yellow stone and it's got a horse. Pile number 3 is a pink stone and it's got an aeroplane. And pile number 4 is a red stone and it's got a seashell. So this is for you to ask any questions you want regarding anything in your life where you're wanting a yes or no answer to. Okay, so pause the video if you're needing a little bit more time to think about your question or to think about your answer. If you have 4 questions, for example, then I always say pick 1 pile per question. Clear your energies in between each decision so that you don't get the energies mixed up, because if you're thinking about 500 different things when you're coming here, spirit is probably going to answer one of the things that are on your mind, and it may not be the question you're thinking about because you got too much going on. So really try and clear your energies before you pick your stones, or your trinket, or just the pile, whatever pile. Maybe you always like a certain number and you choose that pile all the time. But yeah, ask your question and hopefully you get the answer that you need. I will give some advice as well. So thank you very much, and I'll see you at your decision. Hello and welcome to those of you who have chosen pile number 1. Okay, so you chose the pearl and the star. So you may be needing pearls of wisdom right now, or maybe perhaps there's a wish, or you wanting to have hope. You may be wishing upon a star in certain circumstances, so maybe that's what you're wanting to know about. Anyway, so you may be wanting to have perhaps a new beginning within a love connection. You may be thinking about having a baby. And this could be love for anything, really. It doesn't have to be actual relationship kind of love. It can be relationship love for family, love for friends. Having a good partner, having, being with your soul tribe, your soul friends, your soul family, the people who you know that you connect with the most. Okay, and there could be new beginnings starting within this soul connection. Okay, and you've done a lot of hard work. You've waited quite a lot, and you're just waiting for better times to come ahead. Okay, there may have been situations, or maybe you haven't really been taking up many offers. You've been putting more love into yourself. You may feel like maybe you've missed out on a golden opportunity, or missed out on, or ignoring offers that have come from people in the past, and it's caused you a little bit of sadness, a little bit of grief. Okay, there may have been a bit of a loss. You may have been dealing with a little bit of sadness, maybe perhaps depression. Whatever it was, you've moved forward. Okay, you're moving past this sadness, past this grief. You're moving past, and you're putting a lot of the past behind you. You're putting a lot of this situation behind you, and you're realizing that there's a choice that needs to be made. Okay, you're needing to make a decision on this. You maybe perhaps have looking at some of the choices you've made in the past as well, and realize that were a lot of illusions. Things that looked good were not as good as what they looked. Things that maybe you thought were bad, maybe were better than what you thought. So you maybe perhaps looking at all the different things that you've done in your life, and you're looking at all the indecisions, or the things that have gone wrong, or the things that you've missed out on, and you're just trying to analyze things in a better light. You know that there's a need for you to change. You know that there's a need for you to learn lessons. And again, this could literally be even finding your perfect job, something that's going to make your heart really swell with possibilities. And you're willing to learn from your past mistakes. You understand why certain things ended, why certain things didn't. Thing. And if you're not, then obviously you will learn why things ended or why things didn't work out. You may have had a lot of anxiety, a lot of depression, a lot of nightmares. about these circumstances or about your circumstances, and it's really weighed you down, okay? But this situation has come to an end, or there may have been an ending, and whatever it is, it's bringing in better things for you, okay? You may have dealt with perhaps someone who was kind of wishy-washy, maybe you or the person you were dealing with is, or maybe perhaps even the job, maybe you didn't know how you felt about the job, or maybe you weren't putting in the efforts that you thought you were putting in because you weren't really interested as much as you thought, or maybe the people you were dealing with, were very wishy-washy with you. They kind of made a lot of promises and never stuck by the promises that they made. You may have wanted to invest a lot in the situation, and there was a lot of passion about the situation, but yeah, the responsibilities were kind of weighing you down. The situation weighed you down. It kind of wasn't worth the effort that was kind of put in, okay? Whatever is, Spirit is saying that it was kind of a dress rehearsal, okay? Whatever these circumstances or the person or relationship or whatever it was that's perhaps come to an end, it could have just been a project, okay? Spirit is saying it was a dress rehearsal for you. So it was getting you ready. You had to learn those lessons. You had to go through what you went through because maybe perhaps you weren't ready. Maybe there was better offers and you didn't take up those offers. This could have been maybe perhaps relationships that you ignored, which were probably maybe didn't look good on paper, but actually were better for you. There could have been jobs that maybe perhaps you were offered jobs and you kind of ignored those jobs, and in the long term, they probably would have paid out better, but maybe it would have taken a little bit longer or had a little bit more patience. Friendships, relationships, whatever it was, could have been a missed opportunity that you had to look back on. And so Spirit had to give you something else in order for you to learn the lessons, in order for you to understand that maybe your choices or the decisions you've made in the past was something you had to learn from, okay? And this was literally a dress rehearsal. It's to get you ready in order to change who you are, change your mindset, change whatever you do, and make an alternative choice, okay? So there is hope, pile number one. There's hope in your future. There's hope in whatever has gone on. You've got to do something to change your energy. So you're needing to dance more or dance with life or have more fun, maybe go out dancing or dance at home. Whatever it is, there's a need for you to have more fun. There's a need for you to drop the past energies and understand it was literally there just to, again, teach you. It was there for you maybe to practice on, practice job, practice relationship, practice marriage, I don't know, whatever it was. But Spirit is now saying there's an alternative choice coming, and it's going to bring you your soul tribe, your soul family, your soul mate, something that's going to work out a lot better for you, okay? So the future is a lot happier than what your past ever was, okay? So as hard as it was to let go of this past, and you had a lot of nightmares and anxiety, Spirit is saying it's time to let it go. It wasn't meant for you. Again, it was there just to teach you. You had to learn some harsh lessons, maybe again, because you would never have known that perhaps your soulmate that you're meant to be with is your soulmate, because maybe it's not, perhaps maybe the kind of person you would normally date. And so you kind of had to realize that the person you thought would have been the perfect person was probably the worst nightmare, and someone who was a lot more of a wishy-washy person. And you had to learn that lesson. And now you will appreciate when God brings you back this person, or God brings you back a circumstances, or brings you a new job. You will appreciate this job a lot more, knowing now that, trying to skip a couple of steps or maybe choosing the wrong thing really has or will bring a lot of nightmares and a lot of anxiety and a lot of sadness to your life, okay? So hopefully this makes sense. If this doesn't make sense, then maybe this is not your pile and you perhaps need to go back and choose a different pile, okay? But that's what I have for you, pile number one. Your answer is a yes. Sorry. Your answer is a yes for whatever your question is, but I think it's a yes for something new, something better, something is about to begin for you. That's An alternative course is what you're needing to get. So I'm hoping this gives you as much answers as what you needed. Okay, that is what I have for you, and I'll chat to you soon. Hi, and welcome to those of you who have chosen pile number 2 with the Yellowstone and the horse. Okay, so there may be a situation that you want to charge into, okay? You kind of want to have drive into a, drive or passion, or, something you kind of just really want to go in, and you want it to happen quite fast. So let's see. So this pile, okay, as I said, there could be something passionate. It could be a new passionate affair. It could be something that's you're passionate about, a life-changing, a new business idea, something that's going to give you a lot of determination and driving force. There's a need for you to balance yourself, so you may need to balance your budget a little bit. Maybe you're needing to balance your mind over your heart in order to make a decision. There may be a need for you to have more fun, or maybe to spend more time with friends, or celebration, or maybe, end emotional cycles in your life. There may be a need for you to ground yourself, for you to spend more time. There's possibly a need for you to, again, I think it's guarding your money, or it's maybe a need for you to balance your budget in order to get this, or to get these circumstances. Look at your financial situation. Maybe you're holding on too much, but you're just needing to have a little bit more balance. Maybe you're overspending 1 minute and then not spending at all. And Spirit is saying in order to get this, you're kind of needing to just balance up your give and take. You may be needing to stop a lot of the petty fights around you, or stop getting into arguments with people, or look at your vibration around the people around you. There may be something from your past that may help you. Maybe it could be past friends or past memories. You may just be a little bit nostalgia and not enough time in the present, maybe too much in the past. There's a need for you to stop self-sabotaging yourself, okay? You may, there may be betrayal around you for some of you, but, it could be the fact that you self-sabotage yourself because you don't believe in yourself enough, or you constantly get in your own way. This could also be the fact that you're blocked in your head and you feel trapped in your situation, and your focus is all around being trapped. So you can't see the way out. You can't see the light within the circumstances, okay? Whatever you're asking about will bring you emotional fulfillment. It will bring you everything you've ever wanted: your family, your love, your happiness, money, whatever it is that you're looking for. There may be a need for you to really build on your financial situation. Maybe there could be an offer coming in for you, or some kind of news coming in for you. And it's something that's going to make you feel, you might have to have a little bit of love and compassion. And it's going to bring a lot of truth, or the need to be quite truthful. Now, there's always one of my piles that doesn't complete, and this is the one, because there's a 9 missing, okay? So what Spirit is saying, your answer is yes, okay, but you're needing to get out of your head more, and as I said, you're needing to balance your thoughts, or balance your ideas, or balance your budget, okay? You're holding on to something, you may be holding on too tightly to your money, but at the same time, it's because you've got fears, and this is what's sabotaging your situation. You need to have a little bit more confidence within yourself, okay? And believe in who you are in order for the situation to be there. It says that, stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. You're already doing it, okay? So there's not much that's in your way, okay, except for the fact that maybe you're keeping yourself stuck and you are sabotaging. So you the only reason why you're not having this total fulfillment of whatever it is that you're asking about is because you're kind of overthinking. So Spirit is saying, keep facing your true north. Believe in yourself, believe in your circumstances, have more self-confidence in who you are, and you'll get the fulfillment, okay? Get out of your head, okay? Stop fighting, even if it's conflict within your own mind, or conflict within yourself, or maybe you're having too much nostalgia, or maybe you're thinking too much of an ex, or too much from someone from your past, or you keep thinking too much about what happened in the past and having fears that this, whatever happened in the past, is going to replay itself in the current circumstances, okay? So this is all that's coming in between what you're wanting. Your answer is a yes. It will happen, but once you have more confidence, once you stop overthinking, and once you keep facing your true north, just carry on, charge ahead, persist, don't give up, is what Spirit is saying. You might have to wait a little bit, work on yourself a little bit, do your shadow work on the things that you don't really need to do, that you don't really want to face, and that you're in a conflict within yourself. Whatever this is, work on that. Balance up your heart, balance up your head, figure out what it is that you're wanting. Don't hold on 1 minute and then, balance your life a little bit more is what Spirit is saying. And your answer will be yes, you'll get everything that you want. So I hope this is what you needed to hear, and I'll chat to you soon. And welcome to those of you who have chosen pile number 3 with the pink stone and the airplane. Okay, so you may be wanting some kind of movement in your life. Maybe you want to travel. You may be asking about travel. And this could be anything: moving home, moving houses, literally traveling overseas, traveling locally, getting in your car and going on holiday, whatever it is. This is something that, with love and compassion or something. So not too sure if that's what you're asking about. But anyway, even if you're not, it doesn't matter. Let's get into it. So yes, you may be wanting perhaps, like I said, a new home or a new project, maybe a new job. You may be asking about something financial, or something that you want to invest your time and energies into. Okay, that could even be a relationship. Okay, there's been a few delays. You've had to wait quite a long time to get what it is that you've been wanting, and the reason being is that there was some kind of a fight or some kind of pain or breakup or hurt that you had to work on. Okay, there may have been a situation where there was a miscommunication or a breakdown in communication, and it caused you a lot of pain, a lot of heartache. And so you needed some time out in order to maybe perhaps work on family life, work on home life, work on situations that's got to do with home or marriage or relationships, okay? And there may have been something that you felt defeated about. Maybe you felt like you were being bullied, or there was some kind of deception. So there may have been deception within a home situation, or, someone, basically wasn't telling you the truth, or again, there was just a misunderstanding. Maybe you felt a bit defeated about. So these things had to be worked on, okay? You now have a lot of success coming in. There's a need, people will obviously see victory. There's some good news coming in for you, and something, it's going to pay off, okay? Your time, your effort, your energy, whatever it is that you've been looking into, there's some new directions coming your way, and it's definitely going to be worth the time and effort that's been put in. There was something else you had to leave behind in order to get this, or perhaps there was a lot of time that you had to walk away in order to sit and think about what it is that you were wanting. And it could just be emotionally walking away from circumstances, changing direction, splitting up. There was something you had to walk away from. And something new that's coming in for you is going to bring you material success. It's going to, give you more money in order to spend on your time. It could even be, even a breakup you had to walk away from. And it's allowing you the time to be happy in solitude, allowing you the time to work on your job, to work on your money, to work on loving yourself and giving yourself more. And it's going to bring you in quite a lot of family time. It's going to bring you a lot of more togetherness. It's going to bring people together. It's going to bring you more money, okay? It could be family businesses, family inheritance, something that will come in and will give you quite a lot of happiness within yourself and within your family life. There could possibly be romance for some of you, but this is more than anything, it's helping you feel a lot more confident in who you are. You're going to feel a lot more passionate. People are going to see you glow up. People are going to see you doing really well for yourself. You're going to look better. You're going to feel better about who you are, and people are definitely going to notice. You're going to have a lot more confidence, okay? And it's also going to bring a lot more balance. You're going to be able to balance your emotions better. You're going to be able to understand right from wrong and good from bad when it comes to people and circumstances. So the advice you've got here is imagination. Allow your mind to wander in some quiet time. So you're needing just to spend some time alone. Being happy alone is really important. If you cannot be happy alone, you cannot be happy in a relationship. You cannot be happy within a friendship. You cannot be happy within a family, because you're expecting other people to make you happy. So when you spend some time alone, you actually are able to start to love yourself more. You start to love your who you are. You start to love what you look like. You start to love everything about you, and then everyone starts to notice. Okay, so spend time alone, meditate, speak to God, speak to Spirit, and ask them to help you. But just allow your mind to wander, and that will obviously also bring in a lot of inspired new ideas and situations. There's a need for you to break ancestral patterns. Okay, healing and rewriting your future includes, if you have things, watch your family and they're constantly having bad luck, or they're constantly having trouble in love, or trouble with money, or trouble, bad drama. Sometimes you need to have a look at their ancestral patterns and why do they constantly have these bad things happening to them. And in order for you to heal and rewrite your future, you're kind of needing to kind of stop doing what they were doing. Maybe it's the bitterness, maybe it's the fighting, maybe it's disconnecting from them if you have to. But it's the way for you to rewrite your future. Allow the healing to take place and establish better boundaries within your life, okay? Spirit is saying you'll get everything. You'll be happy. You'll be financially blessed. You'll have a happy family, but you sometimes just need to put up better boundaries. And just tell people, you know what, even if it means moving away from where you are, moving away from people, moving away from family members, these things will give you better boundaries, which will also give you, a lot more happiness within your life, a lot more happiness within your home, a lot more reasons to celebrate, a lot more stability, a lot more peace in your life. So make sure your boundaries are set up. If people are getting in your energies or people are coming with their shit and their drama in your lives, it's safe for you to say, you know what, not today. I'm sorry, I'm not here to deal with your problems. I'm not here to deal with your financial stress. I'm not here to, I'll help you out, but I'm not taking responsibility for your stuff in my life. My time is about me right now, and I'm working on me, and I'm working on my family and my life, or myself alone perhaps. And this will help you get everything you've actually wanted, okay? You'll be more positive and more happy, and therefore your environment will be more positive, more happy, and therefore you'll be able to manifest what it is that you're looking for in your life, okay? So I don't know, whatever your question is, pile number 3, your answer is a yes, okay? But that's the advice that Spirit has for you. You know, establish your boundaries, rewrite the future, heal the ancestral patterns, whatever's happening in your family or with your past parents or whatever. Don't allow that to come into your future, okay? That's what I have for you, and I'll chat to you soon. Bye-bye. Hello, and welcome to those of you who have chosen pile number 4. Right, so with the seashell, you could be needing to listen. You could be trying to listen to something, or you're needing to listen to something, so that could be advice with the people around you. This could be advice from Spirit, or maybe just listen to what Spirit's trying to tell you. With the red, this could be about something to do with your roots. This could be something to do with passion, something you're passionate about. There could be some kind of anger you're dealing with, which is also possibly passion. Okay, so if it's not, don't worry about, okay, so whatever this is, you're going to get a flash of realization about this. So you're going to get insight. You're going to actually understand your circumstances, okay? And it's something that you refused to see with in the beginning, okay? It's about seeing the truth very much in these circumstances. You kind of refused to see the truth. You were wearing rose-colored tinted glasses in the situation. And so now it's caused a lot of problems. It's caused a lot of blockages in your life. Maybe you just preferred to not know and just carry on, okay? There's some kind of teamwork that is needed, or focus on your work, or some kind of skills or collaboration that may be needed here. There's also a need for you to take a time out in order for you to think, and take a time out to meditate in order to get better answers, okay? Somewhere along the line, you feel like you're left out. So it's either you've got money problems and you feel like the universe has left you out from the finances. You may have lost your job. You may be in a relationship where you feel very left out or lonely, or you may be, maybe someone has dumped you or ghosted you. Okay, but you have this feeling of lack, this feeling of not having. Spirit is saying things will be more balanced. You will get a situation perhaps that's a little bit more balancing, or there's a need for more balance to come into your life. It could be the fact that someone might come forward and offer you money, or someone might come forward and give you an offer that will be better, okay? There's a need for you to defend your viewpoint, a need for you to stand up for yourself, okay? You may feel quite defensive. You may feel like you're constantly having to defend yourself, perhaps even in certain circumstances, or you feel like you're always having to defend your viewpoints, okay? Things are about to move forward for you. You might it may be, you might hear news of travel, or there may be some kind of communication that might come in. Some of you, there could also possibly be even a pregnancy, but something is quick. There's some kind of action or some kind of decision that's going to make you, and I think it's just this realization. You'll have the answers that you are needing, and then, you're going to have to take action with that. You do have a wish fulfillment coming, something that you maybe have been looking for, it is coming in for you. Okay, but this is after some kind of ending. Sometimes you were stabbed in the back, or you feel stabbed in the back again. You really feel like someone stabbed you in the back. Okay, and maybe that's why you got the red. Maybe you got a lot of anger about someone who has hurt you, or someone who has stabbed you in the back. But you feel quite defeated by whatever your circumstances are. Okay, again, you will get truth. There's a lot of truth in this deck, and I think it's because, well, in this pile, sorry, not deck, and I think it's saying, Spirit saying, you will get the truth. Okay, whatever this is, something more solid is coming in for you. So after this ending, whatever this was, a job that ended, a friendship that ended, a relationship that ended, something that you were maybe passionate about, or something that you wanted that ended in a bad way, that made you feel very defeated, that made you feel very heartbroken, extremely hurt. After this, something better will come in. Okay, you will have something more solid, something that will give you your wish fulfillment, something that's a lot more balanced. Okay, and like I said, you will definitely get the truth. Some kind of truth will definitely come out. And this may be calling in your soul tribe. Okay, it says you don't have to do it alone, or go or be alone. Okay, there is a soul family. This could mean your children, your friends, your actual family, anyone that you feel like is family. They will definitely help you through these circumstances. It could also mean the fact that you could be ending things with people because Spirit is trying to get you in connection with your soul family. There is something out there that's better than whatever has left, or whatever is leaving, whatever is ending. Even if you're still going through it, when this ends, you will get something better. That's what Spirit is saying. You're asked to have a little bit of playtime, have a little bit of enchantment. Maybe you need to spend more time in the gardens, more time with fairies, more time maybe even with children, but you need to have a little bit more time seeing life in a bit of an enchanting way. Have more fun, definitely, is what I'm seeing here. Okay, improve your environment, have more fun stuff within your environment, or clear out the clutter in your life, and get rid of all, maybe it's cobwebs, or in every which way you are. Spirit is really saying, they're asking you to really listen. They're trying to give you advice here. You can't carry on refusing to see the truth, because it's going to hurt you. The longer you take to move on from this truth, the more those knives in your back. The Ten of Swords is very like, one sword for every time that it's like if you continuously, for example, date someone that is not good for you, it's an extra knife through the back. If you continuously be in relationships that are not good for you, the Spirit is saying, but they're trying to warn you. They've given you all the red flags and you're not listening. Okay, your answer is obviously a no. In this pile, so whatever you're asking, it's a no. But something better, there is a wish fulfillment coming. Okay, so whatever's hurt you, whoever's hurt you, don't worry, let that go. You will get truth, you will get clarity about this, but something much better is coming in for you, and it will give you your soul family, your soul tribe. Okay, that's what I have for pile number 4, and I'll chat to you soon.